E.T. here, and this is Danny Duane, the only photo I have of him. He was an unbelievably quick, lightweight boxer who quit the game, way too early. What few losses Duane had on his long record were mostly disqualifications, and his victories were against the very best of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. In June of 1903, Danny Duane took on the great Sam Langford, regarded today as one of the all-time best in several weight classes, including heavyweight. Langford, who'd go on to fight Stanley Ketchel, Jack Blackburn, Joe Gans, young Peter Jackson, Joe Jeanette, Jack Johnson, the list goes on. Langford had 26 fights with no losses before he met Danny Duane. And according to Sam's manager, Joe Woodman, Sam was skilled to the point of being, unbeatable. Woodman later wrote of a fight previous to Sam meeting Duane, and I'm quoting Woodman. "I'll never forget that night. Quite by accident, Sam snapped his wrist as he delivered a right to the jaw of his opponent." This is, by the way, before Duane. Snapped his wrist as he delivered a right to the jaw, and at the same time leaned into the punch. From then on, Sam, was the killer that he wanted to be, unquote. Well, next up was lightweight Danny Duane, considered an easy night for Sam. Well, for one thing, Duane was a very lightweight, often fighting closer to 120 pounds than 135. While Sam, who'd advanced to heavyweight, probably weighed in as a welterweight at the minimum. This is before sanctioning organizations, and often promoters back then relied on what the fighters said they weighed. But Danny Duane had run up many victories against good competition, and many of his few losses were disqualifications. Now, Langford later said that he remembered, as he saw Duane enter the ring, that what a shame it would be that he, Langford, was going to mess up Danny's handsome face. But here's what happened. Langford, probably much heavier, with a reach as long, in fact longer, than many heavyweights, was embarrassed from the opening bell on through all 12 rounds, as Danny Duane dazzled and confused Sam with punches that Sam was not quick enough to counter, and Sam was very quick. The author Clay Moyle, in his book on Sam Langford, wrote, "Sam was in a whirlwind." Danny Duane won big. And to add to the humiliation, Sam's manager, Joe Woodman, had earlier, before the fight, caved in to Duane's demand for a $500 side bet, estimated to be about $14,000 in 2024 money. Langford quickly went on to get big wins over Jack Blackburn and Joe Gans. They fought several times. And he'd go on to take on the greatest heavyweights, including Jack Johnson, Bill Tate, Harry Will, Sam McVeigh, other greats, except Dempsey. Jack, on national TV, told Ed Sullivan that the one fighter he would never meet in the ring was the great Sam Langford. Danny Duane, though, left the fighting game 3 fights after meeting Sam. Now, in that 3-fight series, he had a second-round knockout of the great Jack Blackburn. He quit the game, according to Clay Moyle, because an opponent of one of Danny's friends died after the fight with Danny's pal. So Danny and his friend together quit prize fighting, and so ended the career of the very good Danny Duane. I don't know much more about him except that he'd be dead by the age of 35. Sam Langford remembered him, Danny Duane, and I'm quoting Sam, "the fastest man I ever fought." And that, boys and girls, is the story. Did you enjoy it? Hit the like icon. That's the thumb up. Subscribe and do comment below. Thank you.